It's a lifestyle for the rough and rugged kind. The tougher the game, the longer the pain, the better the ride. We do what we can to stay ahead, cause the modern world wants us left for dead. You better believe as long as we breathe, the sun's gonna rise. We dig real deep, try a little harder, buckle down tight, go a little farther so we can look back and be proud of what we've done. Sometimes we gotta work under the gun, don't sweat the battle, make sure the war's won. Keep on keeping on, cause the bottom line, it's a labor of love we call the grind.
The Grind Waterfowl TV is brought to you by Canadian Waterfowl Supplies, Dakota Decoy, premium gunning decoys for demanding hunters, Lucky Duck Premium Decoys, masters of deception, Heavy Shot, I didn't come this far to miss, Wild Ear, the Delta Waterfowl Foundation, Pro Drive Shallow Water Outboards, Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors, Sitka Gear, turning clothing into gear, and these fine sponsors.
Here we go. 30+ mile-an-hour winds. I'm just looking forward to the day. Glad to be here. I came in the dark last night, so I didn't really get a look at what the place looks like, but it looks like a really scenic place, and I think we're gonna have a good day. Open water in Wisconsin, where I'm from. There's no more open water right now, so just happy to be here and looking forward to seeing some ducks and seeing where we're at. Well, you come right in nice. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
We've got Dakota's out, Lucky's out, and we've had some good flocks come in so far. Just waiting on a few more to come in.
I'm Paul Waite. I'm a lifelong waterfowl hunter, love ducks and geese. I'm the editor and publisher for Delta Waterfowl and have been in that role since 2011, and it's kind of my calling. I love waterfowl hunting. I'm originally from Wisconsin and I live there again. And I grew up basically in the marsh, hunting ducks and geese with my dad and my brother and uncles, and it was a family tradition, and I love it. And it's part of my fabric. It's who I am.
Here in the blind in South Dakota, and blowing about 30, 35 outside, so a little bit of a lull. Figure we get out our Camp Chef griddle here, got it going nice and hot. A couple pounds of sausage. We're gonna have some breakfast burritos this morning. Got Paul Waite with us from Delta, and it's gonna be a good time.
One thing right today. Well, I haven't eaten it yet. We'll see. Yeah.
Good job, Ricky. Pat, yeah. Wonderful.
Good stuff. Experimental. Thanks, guys.
This is how I want fed every day, Pat.
It's going to take about 20 people to clean up
Mike,
down
is this you, Mike? Yeah.
Get ready. Get him.
What are we doing, Bill?
Right now, the wind really howling and the sun came out. We had clouds, so we weren't worried about the sun. But what we're going to do now is move. Actually, the blind we're moving to the east side. We're going to point our hunters straight west, try and steer away from the sun, and we'll have hopefully a side shot of them coming into the decoys. But it's really howling here, and this is a 24-foot pontoon boat with a big giant sail on it. It's a challenge. We're getting her though. It was pretty good. We had some shooting, had some ducks decoyed in, but that wind was our nemesis all day long. And sustained 25 to 28 mile an hour winds with gusts of 40. So we'd get ducks in, working the decoys actually pretty well. And you've got maybe one shot, and then they're out of there.
So it was tough shooting, because they'd get in and get out real fast. So, but a lot of ducks, so it's encouraging.
Hopeful for tomorrow. We're supposed to have lighter winds, hopefully a little south wind with a little bit of sun in the morning. So we'll put the sun at our back and we'll go get them tomorrow.
I landed at Delta Waterfowl because I love the tradition of waterfowl hunting, and when I got familiar with Delta Waterfowl back in 2000, I found that the people who work there, it's not just their job, it's their passion. I mean, people at Delta Waterfowl who work for the organization love waterfowl hunting. I mean, I don't think you can find a collection of folks who love it more than the folks I work with at Delta Waterfowl. And it's really cool. And all of us want very much for the tradition of waterfowl hunting to continue. And so to have that happen, you know, we're working to make more ducks and also to ensure that we can hunt those ducks, because we love them. We love ducks. We're a whole collection of folks who just are so passionate about waterfowl and waterfowl hunting.
Welcome to Delta Waterfowl's Conservation Corner.
I'm Frank Rohr. I'm president of Delta Waterfowl. This season of the Grind Waterfowl TV, we're going to highlight some of the work Delta Waterfowl is doing for ducks and for duck hunters across North America. Delta is the duck hunters organization, but we have been in this business for decades. We started as a strictly research organization because back when Delta started in the, we trace our roots back to 1911, but our real research program began in earnest in the 1930s. And at that time we knew practically nothing about duck breeding biology and duck habitat. And so we started as strictly a research organization. And we've morphed now into an organization that focuses on duck production and habitat protection. But everything we do is based on sound science. So I'm a strong advocate for knowing about management and about duck biology and having that guide our duck production efforts. So, for instance, we were the first people that discovered the cost efficiency of trapping as a way to produce ducks. We started evaluating hen houses. The other really effective way to raise mallards is to get them out of harm's way with a hen house. You put hen houses out in those wetlands and mallards will use them and have very high success rates. So, but everything we do should be based on sound science. That's why Delta has been in the research business for literally decades. And many of the breakthroughs in waterfowl biology came from Delta students. Many of the top leaders in the waterfowl field were trained at Delta. They did their graduate work at Delta and did their master's or PhD work. So we've had this long association with literally hundreds of universities all across Canada and the United States, training graduate students that have become the leaders in waterfowl biology. As a research and management organization, we're always going to base our management on good information. So Delta Waterfowl is the duck hunters organization, and what we're doing is managing out here to increase duck production.
Kind of a calm morning. Just calling for some wind to come up, but right now we have no wind, just a little breeze. So we're gonna put out some Lucky Duck quiver magnets just to put a little bit of ripple on the water, just to help out. Give us a little motion. We got the spinning wings going. This will give us some ripple on the water. sunshine is the key to mallards. A lot of guys like gray, crummy days, and they can be good if you've got some snow flying, but give me a 5 to 10 mile an hour wind to give them some direction and sunshine every day. And there's something about it. No one can really put their hand on it, but I think your decoys show up a little better to them, or the spinners definitely do, and the sun kind of blinds them just like it does humans. So you're in the shadows, they don't see you. It's just all around good. This guy doesn't have any corn in him, so we don't know if they've been out feeding, but they came in like they had been.
It's been great hunting here with Ricky and Tim and Bill and Pat. It's just been a blast. I mean, they're great guys. They're really good callers. I mean, Bill Wilroth called some birds today that I thought, when he started hail calling those mallards, I thought there is absolutely no way these ducks are coming here. And hey, it took a while for them to get here. They were that far away, but man, they came down and just soared down and dropped right in on us, and man, it was cool. So it's been a real treat for me to hunt here with these guys, and you know, like I said, they're great guys. They really know their products. They know how to use the products. You know, they're veteran hunters, and it's really, really a treat to hunt with them.
Here's a little tip for you. What we're about to do, we've got these decoys out in pretty deep water. I mean, it's right up to the top of our wader, so it's miserable trying to get out there and get them all in and make multiple trips. So what we do is we take 2 guys and a long rope. Now you gotta, here's the kicker, you gotta use rig 'em right anchors to do this, because if you tried to do this without them, you're gonna have a tangled mess when you're done. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna walk around the edge of the decoys. Basically just the rope grabs the decoy and the weight. We'll pull them right to the boat. And then we can stand in shallower water, put them in the boat or bags, whatever you're doing, and you will not tangle. Again though, don't try it if you aren't using a rig 'em right style weight, because you will not get it done. You'll have more of a mess than it's worth. But we're about to do it here, so we'll show you how it works.
I like spring dogs and rusty screen doors, candlelight on creaky wood floors, a good sunrise and fireflies in a jar, a banjo ringing through the pine, the way I feel on homemade wine and jug fishing.
Visit our website, www.thegrindwaterfowl.com, where you will find past episodes as well as tips and tactics from the boys here at The Grind. Follow The Grind on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
So this morning, we've shot about 7 or 8 ducks thus far. We got a low wind, nice sunny day. Gonna break out the Camp Chef stuff and cook up some Egg McMuffins.
Go back in time, but I'm just down on Southern, y'all. I don't need nothing, just enough to get me by.